Hello and welcome to Introduction to Psychology. I am Dr. Shell and I'll be teaching this course. I wanted to start by just giving you a little introduction to the class and an orientation to our Moodle page. So this is what our Moodle page looks like. And to start with, it's organized by week, but the first section will cover the basics that you'll need throughout the course. So you'll want to be sure to check back here frequently. If you have any questions, I've got my contact information posted here. There's also this help forum that is a place where you can ask and answer questions among your fellow students. So I encourage you to use this and I will give you extra credit for participating, either asking or answering questions. After that, we've got everything organized by week. And the different chapters we'll generally cover one chapter a week. Going back to the general information, I want to make sure that you review the syllabus carefully. So our syllabus is right here. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to go over it generally here, but you should read it more carefully on your own. Email is the best way to contact me. I'll respond to emails during the week within 24 hours, but it might take me longer on weekends or I may not check them. So be aware of that because all of your assignments are due on Sunday night. If you wait until Saturday night to email me, I probably won't get back to you. So please make sure that you look at all of the assignments and start doing your work during the week so that you have time to contact me if you have questions. I also have Zoom office hours if you want to meet or talk one-on-one. The syllabus has our course description and course goals, as well as textbook information. Because this is an online course, it's particularly important that you do have the textbook, which is going to be where you get a lot of your information. This class is entirely online, so it is also essential that you have the internet, and you'll need an iPad or some other device to connect. And note that I recommend using an internet browser, not the Moodle app, to connect to the course. The app has a number of accessibility issues. Next, I've got information about connecting via email and Zoom, and I will be using the Remind app to send you reminders. So I strongly suggest you sign up for those. And I also recommend getting Microsoft Office if you don't already have it. There are free options available through UVA-Wise. We've got a lot of material to cover, and because this is an online asynchronous course, you're expected to do this independently. So remember that you should spend roughly the equivalent of the time on this class as you would in your face-to-face classes. So that's 3 hours per week of class time, plus 2 to 3 hours of reading or other outside of class work, means that you should plan to spend at least 5 to 6 hours per week on this class. In order to succeed in the online format, you need to be sure to do several things. First, stay on top of the material, read the textbook and review the outlines and other materials, and do these things early and often. Next, do the assignments. So the assignments are designed to help you understand the material, so please be sure to do them for your own benefit. Finally, ask questions. So ask me questions early if you have questions, or later on, you can use the help forum. In terms of course evaluation, you have 40% of your grade is assignments. And the very first thing that you actually have to do is the syllabus quiz, and this is a requirement to stay in the class. Then you generally will have one assignment per week, and these are due on Sundays at 11:55 p.m. unless otherwise noted. Tests will be 60% of your grade, and there's one test for each chapter covered. You can only take the tests once, and each test will be 20 multiple choice questions, and you'll have 20 minutes. All tests are due on Sundays at 11:55 p.m., again, unless otherwise noted. And tests cover reading plus any additional materials like videos that are posted on Moodle. Finally, be sure to familiarize yourself with the student expectations and course policies. So in particular, I want to note that I realize that we're living in unprecedented times. If you're sick or are caring for someone who's sick or are affected by the pandemic in some way, please talk to me about accommodations, and please do so early on so that you don't get behind. Okay, going back to our Moodle page, the second really important document is the course schedule. And the course schedule looks like this. And it roughly parallels what's on Moodle, but what it does is it tells you what you need to do every week. So I recommend that you print this out and check things off when it's done. Alternatively, I also have these course completion trackers on our Moodle page, so you can also use these little check marks to check things off when you're finished. Okay, so our first week, since it's a slightly shorter week, we will just start some introductory assignments. So I've got a forum that I'd like you to introduce yourself to your classmates. And so you'll post your own introduction and reply to at least 2 of your classmates. And the other thing that you need to do for this week is the syllabus quiz, which is an assignment, but is also mandatory in order to stay in the class. Because you're expected to work independently in this class, it's really important that you understand the course policies and procedures before starting the course. So the syllabus quiz is to confirm that. So once you finish those things, you can check it off. And then next week, we'll really start on the material. So be sure that you have a copy of your textbook as soon as possible. And when you get that, you can start on chapter 1, which will be for next week. So that's the basic structure of how our class will work. If you have any questions, please contact me via email, and I look forward to hearing from you and reading your introductions on the Introduce Yourself forum.